Sabrina had always believed that work was not merely a duty, but a reflection of who she was. Every morning, she woke up before dawn, prepared herself, and left her small apartment with quiet determination in her eyes. She walked through the main doors of the company where she worked with the same steady step, never rushed, never distracted. Her colleagues knew the sound of her footsteps, soft, certain, dependable. Sabrina was the kind of woman who didn't need to announce her dedication. She lived it. If someone was tired, she offered to help. If someone was overwhelmed, she volunteered to take some of their workload. She stayed late, worked through illness, and did her tasks with care. Not because anyone told her to, but because she believed that every job deserved sincerity. The others admired her, and more importantly, they trusted her. But admiration does not always bring kindness. Sometimes, it awakens jealousy in shadowed hearts. One afternoon, a new employee joined the office, a young woman named Lina. At first glance, Lina seemed polite and cheerful. She asked questions, smiled sweetly, and listened. But as days passed, Lina noticed something. Everyone respected Sabrina. Everyone turned to Sabrina. Everyone spoke fondly of Sabrina. Lina wanted that attention, not through effort, but through cunning. She watched Sabrina closely. She watched how she worked, how she helped others, how she endured exhaustion without complaint. And slowly, jealousy cracked open inside her like a seed sprouting in darkness. One day, Sabrina came to work looking paler than usual. Her head throbbed, and her body felt heavy, but she continued working as though nothing was wrong. When a colleague complained of a headache, Sabrina, despite her own pain, gently took some of their work and said softly, "Rest a little. I'll take care of this." Everyone admired her kindness. And Lina's jealousy deepened. The next morning, Lina walked over to Sabrina holding a bag filled with breakfast and tea. "Here," she said with a smile that didn't reach her eyes. "You haven't eaten. You're more important than work. Sit and rest a little." Sabrina blinked in surprise. Lina had never shown her such warmth. A tender feeling of appreciation bloomed in her chest. "Thank you," Sabrina said. She truly was tired. Maybe, just for a few minutes, she could sit and eat. Lina nodded, her sweet expression unchanged. But as soon as Sabrina sat down, Lina turned and walked straight to the manager's office. She knocked and said confidently, "Sir, I just wanted you to know how hard I'm working here. I believe I deserve more responsibilities, maybe even Sabrina's position. I'm always doing my best, while, well, not everyone is as serious." The manager raised an eyebrow. He valued Sabrina. But Lina's tone suggested something more. "What do you mean?" he asked. "Maybe you should go see for yourself," Lina said simply. And so the manager walked to check the department. There, he saw Sabrina sitting, eating breakfast, smiling faintly. To him, unaware of her sickness, unaware of the help she constantly gave others, unaware of Lina's hidden intentions, it appeared careless. It looked like indifference. Sabrina looked up, startled, when she heard her name. "Sabrina, in my office. Now." The room fell silent. Her coworker's eyes widened. Sabrina's heart began to pound. She stood, still weak, and followed him. The conversation was short. He told her that the company needed people who were serious. People who didn't take breaks while there was work to do. Despite all the years she had given, despite her loyalty, despite her kindness, he fired her. Sabrina walked out of the building slowly, the world seeming strangely quiet around her. She had trusted someone she believed was kind. She had listened to a voice that pretended to care. Her friends wanted to speak, to defend her, but Sabrina raised her hand gently. "No," she said softly. "Let it be. The truth has its time." Days passed. The office felt different without her. Work became harder for everyone. The tasks Sabrina had balanced effortlessly now fell heavily on all of them. The manager began to notice something else too. Lina did not help others. She only worked when she was being watched. Her kindness was always calculated. Slowly, the truth revealed itself. And Sabrina? She did not collapse. She did not give up. She took time to rest, to breathe, to heal. Then she applied to another company, one that welcomed her, respected her, and valued her from the start. Her new workplace recognized her dedication, and she rose higher, not only in rank but in spirit. Months later, the old company struggled. Productivity dropped. The environment grew tense. And Lina? She was eventually dismissed, her mask finally slipping. One evening, as the sun set quietly beyond office windows, a former coworker visited Sabrina and said, "We missed your light. The place was never the same after you left." Sabrina smiled gently, a smile soft and warm. "I didn't lose anything," she said. "I learned who I should give my heart to, and who I should not." Moral: kindness is a strength, but it must be guided by wisdom. Not everyone who smiles at you carries love in their heart. But goodness, even when betrayed, always returns to those who carry it sincerely.